Hey guys, today I will be doing a video on the Hubsan X-4 H107L and the JJRC 1000A, and today, as you can see, I've done a prop swap. I have taken the propellers off of the 1000A and put them on the Hubsan, and taken them off the Hubsan and put them on the 1000A, since they both have the same size shafts. And I've used the little tool that comes with the Hubsan, this little U-wrench. It's really easy. You just pry them off, and it takes less than a minute to switch them out. Although, since I prefer, the Hubsan originally comes with the blue in the back, but I moved them up to the front. So on here, when I put them on, instead of just putting the front left, going to the front left, it's front right to front, or front left to front right. So it's basically you switch the insides and you switch the outsides. You switch the inside, you switch the outsides. If you're going to do this, and if that doesn't work, if they're still the wrong direction, just spool up the motors a little bit and then shut them off, and as they slow down, see which way they're spinning. And if it's the wrong way, switch it with the other one, so then it'll produce lift. And in terms of appearance, the Hubsan, the frame looks really great. I think that blue looks great, and I kind of like the red and black, more square-shaped props. As you can see, the original Hubsans are more. They are little. I think they're the same exact length, but the Hubsans are more circular and round, and the tips are pointier, and the 1000A props are more square. So I think this looks good, but not as good. I think the 1000A, let's line the props up here. I think that just looks great with that white and the blue up front with the blue letters, and just the design of this, the frame, just the way it looks like that, since the frame is a lot more rounded and more symmetrical. I think these props just look great on this. The Hubsan looks okay, but I think the 1000A looks better. In terms of flight performance, these ones I found give a little bit more power, but they do they give a little more throttle punch, but they do take more battery life. So instead of getting like 6 minutes with the original props, I'm getting like 5 with these. And on these, I feel they give a little bit less power, but they do provide more efficiency. And instead of getting 6 minutes with the original props, I was getting about 7 minutes with these props. So that's really nice. And I've just been using the Hubsan batteries, like I said. Well, I didn't say, that was a different video that I just filmed. My JJRC battery, it bulged and it didn't pop, but I threw it away before it did. So, however, one of the main differences in the props is that with the JJRC, these things are extremely tough. Like, you're not gonna break one. You may knock one off, but I haven't even had a scratch, and these are all the stock props. Or on the Hubsan, these are my second pair, and the tips on them are chipped off, and over here, this white one's kind of bad. They're bent up, and these are just really, really delicate, and especially at the prop base, the sides can break off. And the JJRCs are they're a lot stronger, which I really like that. And also, the 1000As are a little bit quieter. So they're less efficient and quieter, and these are louder and more efficient. So depending on which one you want to do, you don't have to do this, but I think it's nice just to mix things up, and I think it makes the 1000A look really nice. So I'll do a quick little indoor flight with both of them. I'll do some funnels, and I won't flip this since they're really sloppy flips. I already know that they're terrible. Yeah, and I'll do some throttle punches and just a quick comparison of them with the new props, and let's go check that out. Okay, here we are for the quick test of the prop swap, and I started to do this video, and I noticed that I had indeed put the props on wrong on the Hubsan. The 1000A was good, so just spin it if it's wrong and not lifting up. Whichever way, see, this one I saw was spinning clockwise, and you want to see that the pitch is pointed up and spinning that way because it's pointing down. It's giving downward thrust, so it's pushing down on the table and the air, and not pulling, it's trying to push down instead of going up, so that was wrong. So I'll start off with the Hubsan here, put it down on the ground, bring it up in low rates. as you can hear, any of you Hubsan owners out there, it's pretty loud, and this is quite a bit quieter. It's really nice. There's still that high-pitched noise. I don't know why that's there, but oh well. But the blades themselves are quieter. You can see it looks pretty cool. I'll do a throttle punch here when my battery's completely full. Whoops. That wasn't good. Got low battery too. Guess this one wasn't full, but pretty good power. Might have been because I hit the ceiling and it's trying to shut down, but you can see it's working it's pretty good. Pretty much the same stock props, just get a little bit more power out of it. See, it's still a pretty nice flyer. I just don't like the gyro on this one as much as the 1000A. It gets off a little bit and it's not quite as smooth. So now let's move on to 1000A, flying with my H8C transmitter. Start off in 50% rates. Now this thing is super stable. As you can hear, the noise coming from the blades is a little bit higher pitched, a little bit louder, but that is hands off right there. Need a little bit of trim. But this is really definitely my favorite micro quad. The Hubsan X-4 is good, but this just beats it. Perfect funnel right there. I'm not even looking at it. It's just staying right where I put it. See, it looks really cool. And what was I gonna say? The JJRC 1000A props are good. It's just, I think the Hubsan X-4, just the gyro doesn't really like them. So I'll do a throttle punch here. You see, not quite as much power, but still really good. Now I'll do some flips. Whoops, forgot this. Whoops. I think that might be a problem with the transmitter and not the quad, because the same exact thing happened with my 1000 or my H8C. Let's try it again. There we go. Much better flips. Getting a little bit of yaw on the back flips, which is kind of weird, but still doing really nice. And that rattling, maybe some of the plastic parts inside the quad or the blades themselves. I showed you the nicks on them. Yeah, this is just, whoa. Just as I was talking really good about it. But that was my fault. Trying to do 100% funnel for you. A little bit hard in this really small room. Whoops. Once again. Oh well, that was all purely my fault. Trying to get too aggressive with it indoors, but the Hubsan props, I think they were really suited well for this, and I think it improved the performance a little bit. And if you don't have nicked props, it would be even quieter, so that's nice. And these were quieter and had a little more power, but they lacked the efficiency that these had. But I still think this is a nice little thing to do, because I think it makes them look better, and it's just something else to do. And yeah, it was a fun little thing for me to do and test out and show you guys. So please leave this video a like if you liked it, and please subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.